Hello, Frog fans. Welcome to Postgame Beers Podcast. We are the Lupton Drinking Club. I'm your host, Kyle Malloy, joined by my co-host, Jacob Sailors. We've got our producer, Crazy Ray Cartwright, here tonight. We've got our horse, Garrett Evans, and last but not least, our Sultan of Stat, Martin Guerrero. It is the dog days of summer, my friends. While we wait the ever-anticipated September 1st showdown between the fighting Josh Hoovers and the overly involved Jordan Belichick's.
What?
You know,
they're not married.
Are you sure?
Do you know how confused I was when everybody kept tweeting about Jordan Hudson and all I was thinking was the SMU wide receiver? I was like, what does he have to do with Bill Belichick? And I was I didn't know the broad's name. Like, how was I supposed to know?
Hold on. The former TCU receiver is dating Bill Belichick.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's what I was led to believe.
Let's make this a reality TV show.
We all want some football, but we're going to catch up tonight on all the activity for Frog Ball USA this summer. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And that's what we're going to break down tonight. Before we jump into those topics, though, I want to take just a second to admit the gravest of errors, my friends.
Okay.
In May, we interviewed our new AD, Mike Buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
How in the name of Zeus's butthole did we not realize he was in the movie For the Love of the Game? Like, what?
Well,
y'all touted that was y'all's favorite baseball movie ever.
Not me.
Oh no!
Just to be clear, it was his name, image, and likeness, not necessarily him himself, right?
Still.
No, he was throwing fastballs to Kevin Costner.
We asked Jamie Dixon about his childhood acting career.
Yeah, it's a very vague. Like, no one even knew Jamie Dixon was a childhood actor.
Yeah,
Mike Buddy, our faithful AD, was in y'all's favorite baseball movie ever.
So I guess for the Jamie Dixon interview, I did a lot of digging before that. A lot of research. I was on vacation during the Mike Buddy interview. I forgot my microphone. That's where my preparation level was.
So I'm not even blaming y'all. I'm saying I was part of it too.
I'm blaming you, MK.
Well, if only the show had a producer. That's a producer's job, is to dig that stuff up.
Where's my researcher in the background telling me what to say? Come on, Ray.
Hey, couple things. We gotta throw the ball over to Garrett because I don't know if you guys are caught up on Uninformed Pod, but they dropped a banger yesterday. Yesterday, right, Garrett?
Yes, yesterday afternoon. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'm much more informed on the North Carolina Fighting Heels than I was prior to listening. So make sure all you guys out there listening, watching on YouTube, we appreciate you. Go subscribe to Uninformed Pod because football's around the corner. This is the final baseball podcast of the year before football gets 1,000% of our attention. So Uninformed Pod, Garrett and the boys got you covered there. So Garrett, good job on the pod. I enjoyed coming on for the episode prior to that to talk lineman recruiting.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. You know us, we're a big time lineman podcast. So if you really want to learn about the trenches, stop on by the Uninformed Pod.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, it's a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. UNC preview is up, so go and listen.
Hey, for a teaser out there, Garrett, what's the over under this year? 6.5. I'm asking you as a betting man, what are you thinking for the Frogs this year?
I am going to take a very, very aggressive over on that. And I'm going to hammer the shit out of it.
Okay.
Smash that over.
I'm glad you brought that up, MK, because last year, me, Martin, and the Uninformed boys did a little over-under competition with all the teams in the Big 12. And we were all so off on every team that we didn't even really follow up with the results. It was, I think Martin won by getting 4 correct teams out of 16 over under.
Damn, where's my money? Where's my money?
Pay me my money.
Dude, yeah. But the Big 12, man, tough to predict.
Yeah.
It is, man. It's a fun conference. Got a lot of crazy bunkmates this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Stop on by, hang out with us. We're going to do a show. During the football season, we're going to be doing a pregame show, and then we're going to do a postgame / preview show. So 2 a week in your feed, probably Sundays and Wednesdays, something like that.
Dude,
but
do a
to be
preview
determined.
show from the tailgate, live from lot 13.
Could be in the cards.
Yeah, I got these wireless mics just sitting around collecting dust. We got
break out
the
wireless in the tailgate lot.
Yeah,
I'm so down for it.
Dude, yeah.
It takes a commitment to go from, hey, the tailgating scene to now I'm a working man.
Yeah, but it's fun to do though.
Yeah, no doubt. The Uninformed podcast essentially is just a tailgate. So if you have this, for the listeners, they know that. So it'll be
I've
fun.
done the whole walk around tailgates with a microphone. That's actually not as fun as you think it is.
Just doing the Gordon
the
Keith
random
special out
pop
there.
in, and you gotta
dude.
see. You gotta scout people. Like, okay, will they be interesting?
I mean, the volleyball tailgate scene is pretty rough. I will admit.
This was at women's soccer, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out women's soccer, dude. We're winning a national title this year.
That pitch looks awfully good, Ray. I drive by it every day. Looks awfully clean.
Shout out at TCU ground crew.
There you go. All right.
The only reason August is good for sports because you kind of get that soccer teaser before football starts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, football. Before
when's the first soccer game?
I say like August. The second week of August.
Yeah, they get going.
That's early, man.
Yeah, they've already kicked off fall camp.
Wow.
Yeah. And football fall camps, they checked in today, right? Uninformed.
Yep. They have gotten going, I believe. So
okay,
it is officially 1,000%.
But let's put a bow on baseball before these fall sports start to get going.
Absolutely.
All right. So if you're still with us, you are a true and blue baseball fan for the Frogs. I mean,
we didn't even didn't even tweet. Yeah, we didn't promote this at all. Just
kind of surprised we're here.
Surprise! MFL, you're done.
Branson's ready to talk baseball. He wants to know about Ole Fernsler.
But the thing is,
that name's gonna.
There's actually been a lot of news in this summer about the Frogs.
Has.
And so
it's been a very active summer.
It's worthwhile talking about it. We've got 30 days until the first football game. Let's break down a little bit of Frogs. So, how about our first topic tonight? Let's go on the drafted Frogs that we lost from the team last year. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list them out, and then I'll punt it to you guys on terms of biggest losses of these guys, and then who we might think will replace them for next year's lineup. I know that's jumping ahead, but at the same time, I think that's kind of how we connect last year into the year 2026. So let's see. First one off the board was Ben Abelt.
Yeah.
What a terrible coincidence that we didn't get to see him this year. Would have loved to see him on the team. Would have loved to see him back, but totally understand. Drafted round 5 to the Texas Rangers, which is very cool. Obviously, for all the Rangers fans, it's awesome that he's staying kind of in that system. Next up.
Well, hold on, real quick. I just my thing on Abelt is I'm not surprised he went pro. I am a little surprised he went in the 5th round. That's higher than I would have guessed.
Okay. All right. Let's put a pin on that. Anthony Silva, our guy Tony, round 14 to the Cleveland Guardians. And then next we have Cademan Parker, round 15, Chicago White Sox. Also signed Braden Sloan, round 17 to the Orioles. And then lastly, kind of a footnote, but Dallas Macias, transfer from Oregon State. We didn't see him a lot last year. He was drafted in the 15th round to Atlanta. So,
in fact, MK, I did not see him at all.
Yeah. Did he play a single inning at all?
I don't know.
He probably played in the regional.
Yeah.
Did he? Turned it off pretty quick.
Empty the bench.
Inning 8, down by 20. All right. So we know that Tony Silva is going to be a big loss. Braden Sloan, huge left-handed pitcher for us, reliever. That's a pretty big loss. We would love to have seen Ben back, but again, we didn't have him at all in 2025. and Caden Parker, obviously a weekly rotation guy for us. But where do you guys want to start with these guys?
Let me start it off with this. Does anybody surprise you that they signed and aren't coming back?
No. Just the way that, you really lose a lot of leverage if you come back, I think most of these guys were in the later most of these guys were in the later rounds. They got a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
They come back another year and then they probably get like 3,000 to 5,000.
Yeah, now you're being drafted in the 8th round and taking a $5,000 deal.
Yeah.
Slot.
I think there was amongst the fans, there was a little bit of surprise that Silva didn't come back. But remember, when he got to campus, we were planning on him for 2 years. We got 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't surprise me. And like I said before, the only thing that really surprised me was Abel going in the 5th after not pitching at all.
Wasn't Silva drafted out of high school?
No, he removed his name.
He removed
before the draft.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been the 14th round.
No.
It would have been.
As the high school player, he'd have a lot more leverage.
Yeah.
Probably would have been that 3rd round, 3rd.
You think he would have gone to the 3rd? Yeah.
He was pretty highly rated.
Yeah, he was.
So Jacob asked the question, were you surprised? Everyone said no. Which one hurt the most?
Sloan? Yeah.
Probably so.
Sloan.
I mean, Sloan, as far as like the guys that you thought might be back, but I think Ben Abel missing his last year hurts probably the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
doesn't that speak volumes though of what the Rangers organization think of him, that he still got drafted in the 5th round?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's like he's gonna be he should be a fast riser.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah,
I just wish we would have gotten to see like a full season of him in the rotation.
Yeah. It was between Sloan or Abel for me.
And that's what the comment section saying. Yeah. Cam saying losing Sloan in the 17th was rough, and then Brandon saying Abel hurt the most. Obviously, just I think both of them are. I mean, either one could have been starters next year.
I think as far as losing production from last year, obviously it's Sloan, but potential upside coming back next year, it's Abel. So,
do you know off the top of your head, did any of these guys sign for more than the 150,000 allotment or whatever?
I mean, I could look it up, but I thought Sloan got like 300,000.
Because that was something you saw a lot this year, of teams using their leftover bonus pool money to pour into rounds 11 through 20. Because so for people that don't know, rounds 1 through 10, you have like a certain allotted amount, maybe like $17-18 million to sign those players. If you're drafted in rounds 11 through 20, the cap is 150,000. That's the most you sign. But if you sign for anything over that, that takes away from your bonus pool money.
Yeah, I did. Right. I did see. I didn't follow the draft, hardcore baseball guy style, but I know kind of the narrative around at least the first round was they were kind of drafting cheap, like guys who weren't really projected to go that high, to sign them for lesser amounts.
Angels did it. Nationals did it.
Do you guys think? Go ahead, Martin.
All the guys that were drafted after the 10th round got 150,000.
Okay.
Do you guys think you would be a good GM for Major League Baseball?
Heck no.
No way.
My farm system would be so barren because I'd be trading every unknown prospect. I would be. You thought AJ Preller is like some kind of mad scientist, and dude, you didn't see nothing, dude. I'm trading all these prospects. I don't know these kids, but I do know that stud arm over there.
It actually used to be a dream job of mine, and then once I kind of find out what the job actually entails, like, it's actually kind of sucks.
Jacob, could you imagine, like, okay, so you're negotiating with another GM, and you're right on that luxury tax line. Well, We'll take this prospect, but you got to kick back 200,000.
Yeah, or you got to go kiss the owner's ass and beg for more, Mr. Owner, sir. Can I have some more?
I'd be a great GM. I'd be like the guy from Wolf of Wall Street.
Like there at the end where they're
something just came across my
fire.
Desk. It's the most exciting prospect we've seen.
I'm gonna go watch Draft Day because I know it's a real
that's a documentary.
Martin, so you say Wolf of Wall Street, would you be throwing midgets in the office?
It's not Baylor football.
Somewhat related, somewhat unrelated, but were you surprised Carson Bowen went undrafted?
No.
Because of injury?
And no. Yes and no.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's just numbers, right? I think he might be getting a lot from Florida, and teams weren't willing to make it worth his while.
Yeah. So we will see Carson chomping.
In Omaha, we'll be facing him down in Omaha. TCU always plays Florida in Omaha.
My daughter, who's got a Bowen jersey, was quite upset when I shared the news. But I said that's business, and you got to get over it and move on.
That's life, kid. Get over it.
Now's the time to learn these lessons. All right. We talked about our pro frogs, our drafted frogs. Let's talk about the transfers out.
Yep.
Number of guys. All right. Who wants to take it?
Well, just stay with the same format. Just read off the names, and then we'll go around.
Not going to lie, Jacob. I've got one, and I'm going to punt it to you to finish off.
And I'm going to punt it over to Martin.
Sam Myers committed to Arizona State. Congrats to Sam. Gonna miss that guy. He had a lot of
joins Cole Klecker.
Oh, really? Cole also went to ASU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little frog reunion.
Interesting. All right.
So,
who else?
I just had a quick note on Sam Myers because I did just kind of look into this because Arizona State's touting his freshman year, and it was a great year, really was. But what happened in 2025? His line drive rate went from 21% down to I think it was 14%.
It's not good.
Yeah, 14%. So those line drives that he was hitting his freshman year turned into ground balls in his sophomore year, and
when you hit it on the ground, usually bad things happen.
Yeah, it's not ideal. He led the team in ground ball rate. So,
yeah, he had a good on base percentage, but I think he was getting hit by a lot of pitches. I don't think that was sustainable.
Yeah, I think his BABIP took a severe drop too, and that's going to happen when you're hitting the ball on the ground. So
to kind of wrap up his career at TCU, why did he have so much success that first year in 2023 or 2022, and then 2023, and then struggled the last couple of years?
Well, hitting line drives is a good measure of success. Now,
it's probably not. There's like no scouting reports like on these freshmen.
Yeah, he was also hurt. He had a hamstring issue.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now, why he was hitting fewer line drives, I don't know. I mean, we did change offensive coaches. So maybe what TJ Bruce was coaching was working for him particularly. And I don't know. It could be a myriad of things that we don't have information to. So, all right. Who are the other transfers? Hold on. I can pull up.
Do you want me to go down the list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it in front of you. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about Carson going to Florida. Talked about Sam Myers going to Arizona State. Mentioned Cole Klecker as well. Isaac Cadena is transferring to USC. Cohen Feaser, Kansas State. Mason Bixby, Oklahoma. Jack Schrager is going to Rice. Trey Newman's going to Portland. Caden Smith is going to South Florida. Jacob Silva is going to UTSA. Tommy Bridges is going to Northwestern. Andrew Carter is going to Long Beach State. Camden Sauce is going to Santa Clara. Carson Cormier is going to Illinois State. and Blake Rogers retired from baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also Micah Kendrick was a late cut out of fall. He's transferring to Kansas State.
So I will say, let me ask you guys this. Which one hurts the most? Which one surprises you the most? I have most surprising Caden Smith. I thought he showed flashes of real potential, and I thought there would be a significant role for him here. The one I would say hurts the most is Mason Bigsby. I think he has the most just raw talent out of the group transferring out. I think if he finds himself in a good situation in Norman, I think he'll be very productive for them. So
the one I think hurts the most is Carson Bowen. I think he was a very good leadoff hitter.
I'll tell you why. Here's why I don't have Carson. Obviously, he had the most, production.
Yeah.
Because I didn't plan on him playing here next year anyway. Whether he went,
that's a good point.
Whether he went pro or, I don't know. Sure, transfer. But either way, I did not plan on him being a TCU Horned Frog in 2026.
Yeah. Plus, we have a catcher.
Right.
We got 2 catchers. I guess in a perfect world where in a vacuum where nothing else mattered, I would really liked Carson Bowen to come back and maybe play first base or split time behind the plate and be the leadoff hitter. I think that would have been great. Obviously, circumstances arise where that can't happen. The one that surprised me the most was Cohen Fieser because I thought he was a pretty good productive arm out of the bullpen, which is what we were looking for in the portal. So it just felt kind of weird, like him leaving, going in conference just to replace him with somebody else we don't know.
Cohen, it may be a situation where he wants to start. Now, Martin, that exact point you just made, I apply to Caden Smith. Somebody playing NASCAR on Xbox or something.
No, it sounded like like whenever you were a kid, you had that little track. And the cars you would line up on the little magnet strips or whatever and race them around.
The Hot Wheels tracks.
Yeah. You had like the remote control for them or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to your point about Cohen, he seemed like a guy that he would be just fine with his current role. But yeah, you're right, Jacob. He maybe wanted a little bit more, and they said it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody? You guys have any other names we didn't mention that?
Is there any concern? So we have a catcher, so that's probably why Jacob Silva transferred. But there's there's blood there. So I'm wondering if that, I don't know, that one surprised me a little bit because it's like, why would he have showed up in the first place? In my opinion, like he's a freshman. He's probably not going to play.
He probably showed up because he wanted to be with his brother first.
Okay, you're talking about Jacob Silva, right?
I am. Yeah.
So I think he came in and it was a competition with Nolan. For catcher.
Okay.
And Nolan, he was all Big 12. So
plus these guys, the freshmen from last year committed when they were 15?
Yeah.
14, 15 years old. I think he wanted to, compete, challenge himself, see what he could do. And honestly, I think he did pretty well. Like he was one of the better hitters in the fall. He just really didn't get a chance during the season. And that's kind of, that was probably the most loaded stable of catchers TCU has ever had. You have Nolan Traeger, who's playing with Team USA. You got Carson Bowen, who's played with Team USA. You got Isaac Cadena. And then, you're a 4th string catcher. And
who's the second catcher behind Traeger this year?
The freshman Brady Dallimore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said we had 2 catchers coming back, so that's what I wanted to clarify. I wasn't. All right.
What kind of surprised me the most with just in general was all the intra-conference transferring. You haven't seen that a lot from TCU transfers.
I think it's coincidental. Like Klecker is from Arizona.
Yeah.
So he's just going home. I don't know what the connection is with Sam Myers, but
then K-State.
But Ray, is it really that surprising? Because if you're Kirk, who are you getting to watch the most? it's going to be guys in your conference.
I mean, yeah.
we're
it's just
basically
something we haven't seen a lot out of when TCU kids transfer.
Well, yeah, because most of the time they're going to, like G5 programs.
Yeah, a lot of D1.
A lot of D1
kids.
All right.
We've
do we
talked
want to move
about
on?
Yeah, we've talked about transfers out. Graduations. Martin, go for it.
So we had Gianluca Shin,
Mhm.
transferred in from Washington, graduated. I don't know if he was a super senior or not. Obviously,
Yeah, he was a grad senior.
Brody Green was a 4-year letterman. And then I don't know if this counts as a graduation or not, but you guys remember Tim Reynolds?
Yeah.
Who could forget?
So
yeah, that
he
double against DBU.
Yeah, didn't he have like 1,000 ops?
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a classic 1990s baseball name, just
and the
Right.
mustache.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's joining TCU's FCA, what is it? The
Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Nice.
he's joining.
Is it Traver heavily involved in that?
I think he
Mitchell
is.
Traver.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. I will say, like, we're obviously talking about, transactions, but I think the biggest story of the summer is retaining the core, for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
And retaining, like, we lost no freshmen to the draft, and it's a small but very loaded freshman class.
Let's talk about that real quick. Keep going, Jacob.
Okay.
So
You
obviously,
want me to read the names? I mean, we covered them in the last pod, but we can recap it again.
it's worth it, right?
Yeah. So we mentioned Brady Dallimore. We have CJ Mascaro, an outfielder. And then we have pitchers Cade Nelson and Aiden Barrientos. And then I think the two that we were most concerned about losing, you include Dallimore as a third, but the Oli Fernsler, it's going to take me, I'm going to need some reps with that name. I was saying, like last year, this time I was saying Stronsider. So I had to get used to that one. So now it's Oli Fernsler and then Lucas Franco. So we retained all those guys. They're all going to be on the squad next year.
Big Lucas Franco.
Yeah. Yeah. Slide him in at short and let's roll.
Do we know if any of these guys were drafted and turned it down, or did they take their names out of the draft?
Fernsler, I think, went through the process and he ended up going undrafted, which was kind of a shock. He was like one of the top prospects remaining.
So he obviously told teams, "I'm not going." No,
well, I don't know about that because
usually how that goes is your agent or whoever your rep is, they come up with this is a number it's going to take.
Okay.
And teams, whenever they call, they kind of fish. Okay, what's your number? What's it going to take to get you on? Because they won't draft you if obviously they know they're not going to be able to sign you.
$1 million.
Like it came out stated that Franco and Dallimore, they just said we're not going through the draft. Like, don't even bother. So
Fernsler. So he's from Michigan, so he's a cold weather state. Probably doesn't get as many opportunities as the guys in the South. And also, he's almost a full year younger than everybody that he's playing. He turns 18 tomorrow. He is an extremely productive pitcher. He gets outs. He honestly reminds me a lot of Ben Abo. He throws from a 3/4 slot, kind of low. But the thing, I guess, with him is, he's like 91, 93. He's not 95 plus, which is what teams want from guys if they're going to, give them $1 million. So, I think he went through the process. Teams didn't want to hit that number, so I think he has no problems, coming to TCU for 3 years.
But I mean, we've seen it now. I mean, especially in the last 2 years, now that Kirk is, it's fully his program. Like all the guys on the squad are all his recruits. He's done an amazing job of not only recruiting freshman talent but retaining it.
Oh yeah.
Who do you think is most responsible for that? Is it Kirk himself or some?
Well, ultimately, I mean, obviously he delegates a lot. I know John DeLora is highly regarded as a recruiter, and
Kirk,
Bill as well. But
the Flying T Club.
like, if we weren't recruiting, we wouldn't be blaming John DeLora. We'd be blaming Kirk. So we got to give him
Yeah,
credit.
I think John DeLora and Bill Mosiello are the ones like doing the work, but I think it's Kirk who has to, establish that mentality that that's what his formula for success is going to be, right?
Yeah, and setting up a system to where freshmen can thrive. Now, the next step is going to be we're going to see it with Franco, who, by the way, he should be an incoming freshman this year. We forget how young he is.
Yep.
Franco, Stroh-Snyder, and a number of arms. Are they going to continue an upward trajectory, or are we going to see a sophomore step back like we've seen? Like with Silva going from year 1 to year 2, or Sam Myers, or
Carson Bowen had it.
Sure, yeah. I know injuries have factored into that to an extent, but there seems to be a trend of, wow, look how good they were our freshman year. Can't wait to see them their sophomore year. And it's like, man, a little bit of a disappointing year, from the bar that we've set based on their freshman year. So I think that's the next step we got to take is development.
Cam says, haven't been this excited about a freshman getting to campus since Luke Boyers arrived.
Dude, that is actually
Lukey B.
When we got Luke and Baker, it was like, holy shit, this guy, he could have gotten drafted real high, and he removed his name from the draft. Holy shit, let's ride. And Lucan was great, but now we're getting those guys like every year and more than one. So
I had the same feeling about Luke Boyers when he stepped on campus. Couldn't wait.
But as far as the sophomore slump thing, I think where we're going to see more. I think there have been some kind of freak injuries, or maybe there's more of a like Silva. When he was a freshman, he was usually batting like 8th or 9th, and then going into his sophomore year, they were like, "Oh man, we got to bump you up in the lineup." He's batting in the top half of the lineup. A lot more put on his plate. I think what we're going to start seeing more is guys like Brunson. He was.
That's
good
true.
His freshman year, and then he's all conference second year, and then he'll probably get better even next year.
Yep. Agreed. Let's see. What other categories do we want to hit on? Is there anybody that didn't transfer that you're a little surprised that they stayed? I'll give you an example. Like one for me would be like Preston Gamster.
Yeah, I've got a couple that I was surprised about, and Preston Gamster is one of them, which actually I'm really excited that he didn't transfer, just because going into this offseason, I was really hoping that TCU would try harder to not have so much turnover like they have in the last few years. I think last year it was like 50% or more, almost 60%. The year before it was almost 50%. And that's just with the total roster, right? Not the starters. We're not really losing many starters, but
right.
I did want to keep, I wanted to keep Cadena. I wanted to keep Sam Myers. I wanted to keep Cole Klecker. I don't think it's, the end of the world or whatever that they left, because I think we brought in some suitable replacements. But Preston Gamster is a guy, he went into the summer. I think he played an all-star season in whatever league he was playing in. But he was very good in the fall, and he broke his wrist in San Diego.
He played through that?
Yes.
Because, he played like every game of the Southern Miss series.
Yeah, with a broken wrist. It obviously, I think it affected him with his batting. He's a very good fielder. I think he is going to be in that competition for an infield spot.
Yeah, it's going to be there's some competition there for the infield, right?
Oh, boy, yeah. Second, short, and third.
Cole
Kramer, Lucas Franco, Jack Bell, Preston Gamster.
Oh, another guy like that is Cole Eaton. I think he's really good. But, our outfield is loaded. But, man, he's like the perfect fourth outfielder. He can play center field. He's a right-handed hitter for our left-handed heavy lineup. I was surprised he stayed. Cade Durnan, he's a big right-handed pitcher. I think he was coming back from Tommy John surgery, so he redshirted the whole year. He has got some innings in the summer, but I think he's got like more walks and strikeouts. He's coming back from Tommy John, so
yeah,
I think he's a big power arm. And then the other guy that I was surprised about was I think Tyler Finau. I think he only pitched 1 inning for us this year, and he was like a guy that was getting a lot of talk in the fall. And I'm just really excited that all 4 of these guys came back.
Yeah.
How surprised were y'all? Did y'all think there was any chance that Noah Franco would transfer?
No.
Nah, man. I think he knows he's part. I think he knows he's part of the future here.
Think about the landscape of of college baseball, college sports. I thought one of Noah Franco or Stroh would transfer, right? I know they both love TCU. Their families love TCU. I thought we'd lose one of them.
Okay, here's my stance on this, and I've said this, I don't know if on the pod or just in conversation, but until we surprisingly lose a core member of the team, then I'm not going to worry about losing a core member of the team.
Yeah, I agree with that. Worrying was different than I just assumed it would happen.
Yeah, I need to see it actually happen in the Kirk Saarloos era before I even think it's a possibility. Like if Lucas Franco transfers after this year, then I'm going to be like, all right, I got to be on high alert now and brace myself for this because I just don't – until it happens, I don't expect it to happen. We haven't talked about guys transferring in. Do we want to save that more for the fall? Or maybe we can just run through the names.
I think you could run down a list.
All right, I can do that real quick. I got
run down the list, and then guys who we think are going to be like impact players this year.
Okay, so let's start on the infield. We have Kai Scargett. Was he the kid from Kentucky?
Yes.
I don't have notes on these guys. I'm doing this off memory. Rob Liddington he's the big first baseman.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Lane Hutchinson. I have nothing on Lane Hutchinson.
Big Lane Hutchinson.
Remind me. So Lane Hutchinson and Rob Liddington are super seniors.
Yes.
And Kai Scarrett is a incoming junior. Yeah. So I know Rob Liddington. He's a big power guy, which I'm really excited to have. We really haven't had that in a first baseman in a while.
No, was it been since Luken Baker?
Got to be, and he barely played the infield.
Kevin Crone.
Kevin Crone was big. His power numbers weren't.
I was just thinking of big first baseman.
Yeah.
How big was Cole Fontenot?
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
He was an outfielder to start the year.
Okay.
It's like Jake Gunther or whatever.
So I guess we said we have no need for outfielders because we didn't bring any in. But I guess when your outfield is Brunson, Franco, and Stroh, why would you even consider it? Why would anybody look at TC and say, yeah,
did Jack Arthur transfer? I can't remember.
No, he didn't.
No.
So he's back.
I'm just assuming that the 3 I named are the starters.
We had Dallas Macias, but he got drafted.
You're right. Okay, then right-handed pitchers, there's 4 of them. Tanner Seguspie, Walt Quinn. Those guys are both seniors. And then we have sophomores Ethan Thomas and Lance Davis.
I think my new favorite bit would be getting like perfect games, top 50 players, and having Jacob trying to read the names off the list.
Dude, yeah, it's a struggle. All right.
Seguspie?
Yeah. I was actually impressed I got through that one. So, and then there's left-handed pitcher Nolan Johnson. So I'm cheering for him to produce because it's easy to say his name.
Where's John Smith?
Yeah, right. Zach James is my new favorite player. Which, by the way, he's having a great summer.
Hey, so is Trevor Baumler.
Yeah.
Very good summer in the Cape.
Yeah, Cam says best outfield in the country. Pretty excited for those 3 guys.
Hands down.
Then on the infield, you would think it's going to be Kramer, Bell, Franco, and Liddington at first.
I mean, could have Gamster somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Colton Griffin is gonna, be in the competition.
Colton Griffin.
This Lane Hutchinson might be in the competition.
Wouldn't Colton Griffin be more in the mix for the outfield?
No, he played third base last year.
You're right. I'm thinking of Cole. Sorry, I'm thinking of Cole Eaton. My bad.
Martin, you mentioned usually we've had a 50% retention rate. Mm-hmm. What is it this year? Are we up to 60, 70? Like, it seems like a lot of guys that are coming back that we know their names.
No, I think it's a little bit better this year. The only thing that kind of affected it was the roster going from 40 to 34.
There's that, and the draft was unusually high for us.
I don't know. I feel like TCO kind of owns that 11 through 20 round.
But not in the same amount, not in the same bulk as we had this year.
5 guys.
Now, a lot of them have chosen not to sign in the past. Like Parker didn't sign last year, but he signed this year.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay.
It's just, a team that – okay, so last year they built a team with a huge freshman class and a bunch of guys that were sophomore transfers. You'd think a majority – well, I guess a majority did come back, but I guess you would assume all of them would come back?
I don't know. I always kind of expect every freshman class that comes in, you're probably going to lose about half of them the next year.
Yeah, and I think playing time is the biggest factor.
Oh, 100%.
It's not like we're Baylor or Texas Tech where just take your top 2 or 3 guys and just say goodbye to them.
Yeah. Off to the SEC you go.
Yeah.
At least I saw him for a year.
How about Jake Dewar, who couldn't even get an at bat here, goes and tears it up at Florida Atlantic, and now he transfers to A&M.
Dude, crazy. Loved Jake when he was here. Wanted more Jake.
Yeah.
How about just some?
He's the guy who killed it in the fall, and somehow we couldn't get him on the field. That was crazy.
But if you look at the way TCU's outfield is constructed, where would he slide into this outfield? I still don't find.
No, I'm not talking about this year.
We're talking about 2 years ago.
Yeah. I know. But I was thinking of current day Jake Dewar.
Yeah, it's not like damn, he didn't transfer back to us. Like,
no. I was just trying to think of how would he get at bats on this squad.
Well, I mean,
which is why he transferred.
Well, if he's hitting 428. He would probably be playing.
Yeah, he'd probably be our left fielder.
Dude, those numbers get inflated at Pitbull Stadium? Or is that – that's FIU. Not FAU.
I mean, nobody was going to call you out and check you.
I was thinking about it. I saw MK's wheels turning.
I know something's right and something's wrong about this. You got the Florida part correct.
And me and Jacob played a friendly the other day. Pitbull Stadium. TCU Texas Tech at Pitbull Stadium.
It was packed.
A lot of purple.
All right. What else do we want to cover? I have 801, according to the Tower, the Friendly Mercantile.
Real quick, just want to mention some pro frogs that are doing well. We don't have to talk about them, but I just want to throw them out there. So Braden Taylor, Montgomery Biscuits, doing well. Riley Cornelio, he's popped up a few times. I haven't heard that name in a while, so it was nice to see his name populated in the timeline. Marcelo Perez in the Mariners system. Nice to see him doing well. Peyton Tolley apparently is dominating in Double-A.
He's going to be the next big pro frog. So I cannot wait.
Over 23 innings, he's had 31 strikeouts. He's got under a 2 ERA. I mean, I don't know. And his stash is just exceptional.
That caterpillar is wicked, as they say up in Boston. Awesome.
But it's just fun to see these guys that we obviously watched, at Lupton and doing well. And then, Lodolo, our guy, Nick.
Good friend of the pod.
Good friend of the pod. Wants to come back on. He's been begging me, actually, to if he can join.
Yeah, we got to make time for him.
I know.
Yeah.
Martin sends me at least one tweet every Nick Lodolo start.
Martin,
Degenerate gambler.
Martin loves Nick Lodolo.
Can we talk about
He loves
Shohei's?
degenerate gamblers that bet on K's for Lodolo.
Can we talk about Shohei's swinging strikeout and the look on his face afterwards? I mean, that was.
I feel like you're spreading a little TCU propaganda saying Braden Taylor's doing well. Sadly,
Yeah. He had a good night the other night. Hit a home run.
He did. We're
on the comeback. Hey, second half.
Marcelo Perez is doing really well.
Yeah. That is not propaganda. That's fact.
Yeah, Marcelo, Toley, Nick Lodolo, and Cornelio are killing it right now.
Did I see Caleb Bolden is still?
Yeah, he's starting for Portland, same team as Toley.
That's crazy.
I think they go TCU guys back to back. I think Toley's starting tomorrow.
Man, we need to start having some. Maybe we need to do a Toadcast for some Portland games.
I think they're the Sea Dogs.
Yeah,
Portland Sea Dogs.
Hello, Sea Dogs fans.
Shout out to Nation.
Yeah, games probably start at like 9:00 at night.
You look at Spotify heat map, and it's just one big glowing in Portland, Maine.
Yeah, dude. Man, if we had time, like, if we were all still in college or something, we had not shit to do all summer. We could become like the biggest Portland fans.
The Sea Dog cast has some legs, my friends.
Let's get some NIL money, and we'll do a live show from a Portland Sea Dog game. We'll do a live Toley start.
For some reason, MK is treating Zach Humphreys like TCU football socials
and
treat Cavante Turpin.
I missed him. Zach Hump.
He's having like his best year in AAA this year.
Let's go.
So is he that guy that's like, he's a good guy to have in your organization for like emergencies and
he's a catcher.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And where you're going to have an emergency is probably going to be a catcher.
At AAA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assault bee.
The thing about Lodolo, Ray was saying, like, dude, if you just wait, every Nick Lodolo start, like after the first inning, if you search Nick Lodolo, there's some degenerate gambler who's like, he fucked up my fucking parlay because he didn't strikeouts in the first inning.
I wage war on those guys. You know how so TCU baseball, we go to the third, Frogs trailed 2-0, and then there'll be some random account like, fuck y'all suck. And I'm like, I go to his Twitter and he's like tweeting at the Celtics and he's tweeting at the Philadelphia Flyers. And I'm like, golly, man, y'all need to get a life.
Dude, he's posting his FanDuel 15-leg $1 parlay. And he's the second leg is TCU baseball. Like, how did you fuck this up?
and it's always something like, it's not like, oh, he's gonna get so many outs or allow so few runs or whatever. It's like, oh, he's gonna get one strikeout in the second inning.
Yeah, the third pitch is gonna be a ball.
Yeah.
All right, hey, keeping track of this stuff. Next time we get Nick on, we got to ask him. Hey, you know that bit about like read your mean tweets, like
right?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, we'll go all the people that Lodolo owes money to.
Have him read mean tweets from degenerates.
Hey, let's finish off with some miscellaneous stuff here. Frogs have 2 exhibition games in October.
Dude, road trip. I will be there.
I couldn't believe how many people online were like, whoa, we're playing Schloss? That's crazy. I'm like, dude, y'all did you not get your newspaper for the last 2 years?
Time to chime in Postgame Beers to get the latest.
Yeah, breaking news. Schloss does not coach at Texas A&M, guys.
All right, so Bluebell Park on October 10th, and then they'll host Texas State, which should be fun. I mean, October 17th, I imagine that both teams will want to, put their best out there, so that'll be fun.
LDC road trip, College Station.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds pretty awesome.
I'm going.
It's the too early, way too early, but Baseball America put Frogs in the top 10 for next year.
As well they should.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then last thing, who's going to North Carolina on September 1st?
Yeah, not gonna. Nah.
Jacob, that's your home state.
I know.
Who are you cheering for, by the way?
Yeah, he's gonna have the split jersey of like half like mom's wear of like one side's Carolina blue, the other side's TC purple.
My Carolina fandom.
TC Carolina. TC Lina.
My Carolina fandom pretty much ends at football, or I'm sorry, basketball.
MK, he'll do TC UNC.
Yeah, there you go. All right, fellas. Man, it was good to catch up. Good to see y'all's faces.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, one more time, Uninformed Frog, tell us where we can find you for the next month and then in the season.
Yep, Uninformed Podcasts, Apple, Spotify. Follow me on Twitter. I'll tell you guys when we have episodes posted.
Awesome. Great to be with y'all. It was fun to hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, good season, boys.
Hey, yeah, we should do this more often.
Yeah.
I think we have some more golf to play eventually.
All right.
I was thinking about that today. I
I
completely forgot.
Yeah,
we have more golf to play.
we gotta add a tourney to the schedule.
But we have to do it in the middle of August, in the middle of the afternoon.
a nice 1:30 tee time on there.
I'm sorry, my bald head can't handle that. I just
Hey, I will say for the listeners, a real quick funny story is a couple of weeks ago we had a golf outing lined up. People were texting about it and all that, and so I get up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to go. Hop in my car. I drive all the way down to the wonderful course. Prairie Oaks down in Grand Prairie?
Grand Oaks.
Grand Oaks. I get there and I'm kind of walking around the clubhouse, looking around. I'm like, man, our tee time's like in 5 minutes. I don't see any of the boys. And I go back and I start looking at the group text. Oh, this is scheduled for Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
I can't believe they only said that 4 times. If they would have said it a 5th time,
it probably would have sunk in.
It was the most unbelievable thing. He texted me on Friday on the side and said, "Hey, what's our team uniform going to be tomorrow?" And I said, "Sunday."
Not tomorrow.
And then
he goes, yeah, all right, yeah, Tiger Sunday red. Hell yeah. All right.
And I
was confused. Like, what? I mean, okay. I didn't know what he was. I was confused.
I thought he was doing a bit the whole time.
Because I was trying to say, no, Ray, we're not golfing tomorrow. We're golfing Sunday.
And I was thinking, whenever I said Sunday, I was like, okay, yeah, Tiger wears red on Sunday, but we're playing tomorrow. So that's great. I mean, and then technically, if you look at my work week, Saturdays are my Sundays.
Yeah, that was his response. He was like, well, I expected you guys to have my work schedule memorized.
Yeah, I've only told you 50 times I can't do this because of work.
That was the most unbelievable thing. I felt not bad at all that Ray showed up there.
I almost went in and be like, well, do y'all just have an open tea time? Can I just link up? Do you have a group of 3? You can just put me in, slide me in.
Yeah, you could have just slid in as a single.
And this has been Postgame Beers. We love you guys. Go Frogs.
Go Frogs.
Go damn Frogs.